Hey, it's Kelly. It's Kelly B. Kelly BL Chef. we dance to this song every time. At some point, we're
Every
gonna
time.
Yes.
think of it.
It's a bop. It's so fun.
I went through some, royalty free music, and I was like, this one, I like it. So,
It's great.
but I'm Kelly BL Chef, and I'm here with my sister Ami and my friend Yoshi. We do a lot of BL and GL here, sometimes some music. Also, Yoshi has a channel. He is currently watching Boss and the Babe with the Nerds, and also you guys yelled at me to watch Peaceful Property. It's happening. You got to go to Yoshi's page, subscribe, and watch with us. We've only done episode 1, so you're just in time. You're
Just in time to start with us.
Yay! But today, right now, we're gonna watch Shine, episode 7. I'm a lot nervous.
Science 7 of 8. Oh God, this is our episode 11.
Oh, this is the penultimate.
Do you see this makeup? They better not
do.
mix this makeup up.
I mean, do you remember what happened last week?
Yes, that's why I'm saying that.
Do you have your fan? I have my
I
fan.
have my fan. I'm ready.
I don't know if it's on y'all's, but there's a new notes thingy on here, so you can take notes in here. If you look to your right side, you might not see it. I see it.
I have full screen, so I can't.
If you look on the different options, do you have like a notes option there? I don't know. I do. I didn't know if you guys did.
I don't think we do.
All right. Well, then never mind. Anyway. Hey guys. Hey. Okay, we are moving into the recap portion. We're all three a mess. So
yeah.
if you want to see why, you can go watch the full reaction on Patreon, but we really went through it just now.
Yeah. That was a journey.
And it's like we all knew in the beginning that high was not going to last because it was too high. It was too good. And we were just like, okay, you're killing someone today. We know you're going to. But I did not see some of that stuff coming. The Vera, the switcheroo, there were so many twists and turns to this. It was not, I saw the straight line. I did not realize we'd curve to that point.
Mm-hmm.
When it opened on Victor, I already knew.
No, that's what I mean. The point
is the straight line.
Yeah.
When it opened on Victor and he was so cute and ready to fight for his man. And all his boys had his back and they're ready to fight
adorable.
With him. They were like so cute.
They're like, Victor,
and then
Tanwa
just being sweet to him because he's like, he gets it. Like, how can you not be in the trend, right? So he gets it. But you know,
I do appreciate that they're making sure it's very clear everyone sees him as a kid. They see him as this young college student. And I think I'm going to say for some BL watchers, they're so used to that teacher student thing that goes on in BL that they're recognizing like, there are some clear adult lines that some adults like to draw. Some teachers do not want to date their students. You know what I mean? They want to mentor them and take care of them and nurture them. So I appreciated that it wasn't a rejection of he's not desirable, but you're a kid to me.
There is a power dynamic here that you are like not aware of and not mature enough to understand.
Yeah. I thought what was interesting when Victor came to attack Tanwa is Victor thought he was in a battle for someone. Tanwa knew he wasn't. Tanwan was like, "Oh, sweetie," you know what I mean. But also
Victor was there. Victor was there for his honor too. Like he didn't feel like Tanwan was good enough, or was probably going to hurt him at some point. So that was Oh, that was adorable.
It really was. But I like that Tanwa was like, "That's sweet." And I get you. Even that too, how you said, I get it, you would like him. I think he also is like, I get it. I'm a kind of piece of crap. So
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like all of that was in his
yeah.
demeanor of like, not a piece of crap, but he's like, I am
No,
not. I'm just
Worthy.
kind of
the
here.
best guy
Yeah.
for him. Yeah,
I am not exactly what he deserves, but
Right.
I am what he's
He. Yeah.
gotten
once
and wants.
Yeah.
So
what he desires is Tanwa.
Yes.
Uh, and then we got to Ron and his girlfriend at the.
Oh, I appreciated that he told her.
I did not expect
I,
that.
you know what I appreciated that she saw him
Yeah.
and what he wanted and didn't try to keep making him do her daddy's business and all that. She tried
Yeah.
to give him exactly what she felt like he wanted and then be a part of that as well, like
Hmm.
work
Mhm.
She
for
was
him.
so excited.
But he knew at that point, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
She cares too much. I can't keep
It's
doing this.
It.
it's
Oh, sorry.
it's the like it really shows you just like how good of a person he is,
Mm.
because like there are a lot of people who would
Who would
have
have took that
just
business?
yeah.
Because he got, I think it was that, this is a weird parallel, but that point where you get exactly everything you wanted. And that's when I was at my old, this was years ago, I've had multiple jobs since then, but my very first job, and then I got poached for a new job. And that's the point where they decided to finally give me the position I was asking for. And basically was like, we'll pay you what you want. We'll give you this position, whatever you want. It was like a room full of people sitting in front of me telling me, I'll give you what you want. And I was like, and the guy, he had been mentoring me, the exact, he looked at me and he's like, there's nothing I can say to change your mind, is there? And I was like, no. And he's like, okay, good luck to you in your future. Like he understood. But that same thing of like, once you know you're done, you're
Hmm.
done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when they put everything right in front of you, that's everything he wanted. She
Hmm.
got him everything he wanted. And he was like, no. Ugh. But y'all heard me when he said, I got someone. And I was like, do you though? Do you?
I
I'm
do
so,
I
like
mean,
that
in his mind, he was trying to find a way
yeah.
to be okay with all of it because the
Hmm.
man did clearly show him that he loved him in
Yeah.
protecting him in that first protest.
Hmm.
What were you going to say, Yoshi?
I do like though that the way that it was framed was that like he understood that what he was doing was not okay and that he didn't want to do
Yeah.
that to her. Like
Hmm.
I like that he acknowledged that. It was like, I can't do this to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially because when you compare him to who his partner is, his boyfriend, like he's like, I've seen where
Yeah.
that ends up with both of us, and I
Hmm.
can't do that to you.
Hmm.
Hmm. But the shoe slap was
That was
That
amazing.
was
epic.
wild.
That was amazing. It was
I've never
so
seen
calm.
anybody take off their shoe and backhand somebody with it. I mean, I kind of I respect it.
I
Yeah, it was.
respect it as well.
I was like, you go, girl. Okay. Then we had a loved up day with, or a few days. It feels like.
Wait, before
Oh,
that, it was Ron was writing in the paper. He was writing that
Mm,
article about
yeah,
I don't remember exactly what the article was saying, but it was pretty much calling out the military
yeah.
mhm.
of the trash that they are, saying that the government's basically just like a dog.
Hmm.
It was pretty explosive article. And the meanwhile, while he's typing this article, um, Lurt is playing the piano, and I just loved the juxtaposition of that battle between the typewriter and the
Hmm.
piano.
And
Hmm.
he got
Then we had
suspended.
the love. Yeah, then we got suspended.
Then he got to.
Then we had
Yeah,
the loved up day.
yeah. That, I mean, that was just. I felt
Cuteness.
it was cute. I really like Mile in this role.
Yeah.
I love him.
I was like, oh, this is all it took for me. I I was like, oh, I like you so much.
Yeah,
The
like I said,
crawling across the floor like a
Uh,
kitty cat and the meows.
yes, I'm obsessed. The fixing of his hair,
Yeah.
loved all of
Pulling this
it.
pulling this shirt aside.
he said, Trin said, "Let me focus," and that man said, "Focus on these."
Also, I'm cracking up with the dude that was there the whole time.
He says love is blind because they didn't notice that he's
He just went,
watching them the whole all night long,
Jesus.
Oh
whatever they were
God,
up to.
I
He
needed to
had an
laugh.
audience.
Yeah. They were just so cute and so sweet. Oh, and
So
then,
all of that built us up for the pain we knew was coming.
well, one final piece was Victor and his
Oh yeah,
dad.
Victor's dad.
And his dad, Ron telling them that the book got picked up, that they were going to give him he was 2 days away.
From a
It's
scholarship in America.
it's very much the like veteran cop goes on the one last mission with the rookie
Mm-hmm.
who's 2 minutes, 2 days before retirement. Like, oh, that man's not coming onto this mission alive. As soon as they started talking about him, like yes, I was also very much right there with you the whole time. I was like, he's not coming out of this episode alive. But as soon as they started talking about his future, I was like, oh
Yeah,
well.
I hate future talk.
Oh, here we
Promises, future
go.
talk. I
Promises and future talk. Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting to bring there were. I like that every character is not cookie cut or not what is it called, one dimensional. Good lord. um that Tanwa's father came to see him to make sure that he
Oh
didn't go to
yeah.
that
Yeah.
and the way he like compliment, I probably the first time he's ever complimented him on
Right.
anything, and then played his guitar, and there was this moment of, you're seeing along the way they got lost in their loss, I feel like, and couldn't find their way
Well,
back to each other.
I think that as much as tension as there is between them, there was still you could
That
still see those little bits,
that's what I'm
like
saying.
when he, yeah, like when he
Yeah.
when he went in the house that day too, like gave him
Yeah,
a time, but then he looked at his dad looking at the pictures and he's like, oh, this
that's
is
what
my dad.
I'm saying. Like the love is still there. They got lost in their loss
Hmm.
to and they could to fully find their way back to an actual father-son relationship, but the love is, it's not like there's full on hate for each other. That's what I was
I
trying to say.
appreciated the layers, but at the same time, I was getting irritated because I was like, I don't want to see this guy as like a kind of loving guy after he smacked the crap out of him so many times
Yeah.
last episode. You're not gonna make me forget that happened, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little bit. Thank you for reminding me. Not gonna lie,
The whole
I
time
gold
he's like,
pushed
"Don't
that
leave.
moment.
Your shop is real nice. Oh, you took care of the guitar." All I kept seeing was smack, smack, smack. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, that's
God,
a
that's
good
not a
point.
good
That's a
guy.
good point. I don't think he's a good guy. I think, I know that's not what you're
Yeah,
saying,
I don't.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I know it. I know that's not what you're saying. I just think it's really
Mhm.
interesting that I am someone who is so frustrated by how black and white the world is to so many people right now, and we've
That is.
lost our skill of nuance. So
Mhm.
when nuanced characters are put in front of us, I'm like, oh, maybe that will help fix the brains of the people because it's scary out there.
Yeah, I just didn't. I think my fear, like, there's also those where they try to give redemption to a
Yeah,
character that doesn't deserve it,
yeah.
and I think that
High shows
I
do that
didn't.
a
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah, and I didn't want to forget the
Yeah,
person he could be towards his son.
because Thai shows are very specifically familial. Like there's reverence for it.
Especially with parents. They
Yeah,
like will always take the route of trying to redeem a parent no matter how terrible they've been. And I
yeah.
think that is just a thing that we're like we're a lot more prone to going no contact, I think.
Well,
But
we're
I
as
think that's a
Americans.
recent.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think that's a more recent thing though. The
Yeah,
whole no contact, like actually
that
holding
is.
a parent responsible for
That
their.
is
I think that's in recent years that's become.
like
I
a
think
Uh,
I think that's like our generation. Like
yeah.
I think that's like an our
Oh
generation
yeah,
thing
that's definitely because
specifically.
it definitely wasn't my
yeah,
parents.
Like
But I will also say American familial ties are very individualistic as
mhm.
other
yeah.
people still live with their half these actors are still living with their parents and have
I was gonna
no intention of
I,
leaving.
I would say Asian cultures, but even
No,
even any other
Africa,
culture other
everywhere.
than ours, I
They
feel
actually take
like.
care of their elderly and
Yeah.
stay in family homes. We America specifically is an individualistic society.
Yeah.
Like,
Like if you are
once you're
still
of a certain age, get up out of my house.
Yeah,
yeah,
they literally kick you out.
if you're still 30 and living with your parents, like that is like you're a pariah. Like
Yeah,
people
you're
look
ridiculed, which is
wildly look down
crazy
upon you. Yeah.
because it is another way of like making us economically unstable, and I don't
Yeah,
think we understand that. Like, stay at home, then
really,
then your parents can help you, and then as they get older, you help them.
Yeah.
I remember when I had a really, really bad breakup and I had to move back in with mom and dad, and I'm much older, and but my business was there also. My daycare was in their home. And all of my friends, like I was like, I'm not gonna date anybody because I don't want them to see that I live with my mom and dad. And all of them were like, you're a business owner. You're
Hmm.
doing this, and this. Like, it doesn't matter where you're living. You're living where it's affordable to live.
Hmm.
Like they had to like because the society tells us so much that this is a
Hmm.
bad thing. And they were like,
Hmm.
no, you're doing what you gotta do to survive, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like I am 35. I didn't move out of my parents' house until I was 31, I believe. Moved in 2001 or 2021. Yeah. And I like remember my entire 30s was framed with the fact that like cuz I'm a disabled person. I am on a fixed income. That is my state of being. That is who I am. And like my entire 30s I was framed in a way that I always thought that it was never a thing that I would be able to live outside of my parents' house, and
Mm.
that
Mm,
was like a point of shame for me.
Mm.
hmm
Like a
hmm
large part of the reason that I moved from my parents' house was to be like I can do it.
Hmm.
And it doesn't make any sense. Like there's no logistical reason,
Right.
but I did it.
I'm glad
uh,
you did. But we're the only, we're one of the few
Yeah.
societies that maybe one, I think they're even better in the UK than us. I think this is a very American individualistic thing that it's really well, I think it has shifted some just because of the state of our economy.
because
We
we
need,
have to.
yeah, well, more shows to
Yeah.
talk though.
Yeah.
Oh, infiltrate students
Oh God.
uh, protest and the fact that they recorded that conversation. That's what I have written
I
Yeah.
down.
was not prepared for Lurt to fight back because we had been
Yeah.
set up to see him. I do think Ron put fight in him. I do
Yes.
think that before Ron, he was not. He was just kind of dead inside and doing his job. And he had
Yeah.
no hope because what was there? He didn't have love in his life. He was trapped. He's not trapped in that job, though. It's very interesting. He does, in a lot of ways, believe in what he was doing, right? Like, he wasn't just a I'm just following orders type of person, but it was almost
Mhm.
like Ron woke him up from that.
Hmm. It's such an interesting dynamic dichotomy because he is very much like I believe in what we're working towards, but I don't believe in how we're working towards
I
it.
can see that.
Like he's like I like where we're going. I don't like how we're getting there.
You're
Is
right.
basically how he feels to me.
Because
So it's
he,
just like these two things inside of him that are completely diametrically opposed because
mhm,
like sweetie, the thing that you think you're working towards, the only way you get there is how you're getting there.
Right.
Mhm.
and it's not a good thing. And I think that Ron has kind of woken him up to that, to seeing that, oh
Hmm.
yeah, this whole like authoritarian is
Yes, that
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 one,
word.
the big A word, the one that you know that I'm trying to say, that
Uh-huh.
like that don't work for
Hmm.
anybody who's not in charge.
Hmm.
Like for anybody who's not the person in charge, that is not a good system.
Hmm.
And like I think that Ron has woken him up to that, to being like, oh, okay. And like the whole God, that whole scene with Vera.
Which scene are we?
When the other guy lets Vera know, basically, I know you've been with his
Okay.
wife.
Yeah.
So before we hit that,
Yeah, yeah, like,
Vera had Lert's back, right? He's
yeah.
like, they had the recording. They both were in it together. We're gonna, you know, if this needs to be exposed, here we are. We both got this, right? And I love that Vera very much respects Lert, even though
He
he loves Lert's
does.
wife.
Yeah.
He has a lot of respect for Lert, and so he was there,
Hmm.
and it's amazing how much he was willing to sacrifice when he was caught, you know,
Oh, I
to
think
make
he
sure
walked in that
Lurt
room.
and the wife,
I think he
knowing he
walked
was,
in that room knowing he was not going to walk out alive of it. I
Hmm.
think
yeah,
that was his last request. I think his last request was him saying, do what you have to do to me and like send whatever message you need to send, but don't like tear him down publicly. Don't destroy
though,
them.
and it's also part, like he respects Lurt, but he also loves that woman, so he wanted to
Hmm.
protect both of them in that moment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like that was what his last thing he said uh before it cut from
Yeah.
them, where he was like,
Hmm.
just don't tear them down publicly, basically. That was his like,
Right.
this is my final request.
It felt
Hmm.
like this was the reminder. I don't think we forgot, but the whole time, Lurt is somebody who knows the people, has had someone he loved killed before.
Killed.
So
Yeah.
he was kind of, there is a fear and a like, uh there is a way of keeping these people trapped in their spaces, right? I don't think he dare leave, or what was his way out? I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, what that even looks like for him,
No, I
other
don't
than
think that,
death.
yeah, I don't think that there is. Like I don't think there is a world where he can just walk in and be like, I'm done, I
Yeah,
quit, and walk out.
yeah.
That there he knows too much. He's seen too much of how the sauce is made for
Hmm.
them to just allow him to go back to living a civilian life.
And
Right.
they need him, so they'd rather just kill the people around him to
Yeah.
keep him, which is horrifying.
Yeah,
Um,
that's like literally what the whole
yes,
killing Vera and that
yeah,
entire staged scene was fully and entirely a message to him.
yep,
Everything that was about that scene was a message to him. The
yep.
cigar,
Hmm.
the writing on the wall, the
Hmm.
pictures,
Hmm.
it was all for him.
They're just
Specifically
doing
for
it. Was
him.
the cycle? It was the cycle continuing of keeping him in his place.
Hmm.
Um,
It was them saying, "Hey, this is just to let you, in case you have forgotten, this is what we
it's
can
Are
do."
going,
we?
huh?
I'm sorry. Are we doing revamp today
We're
too?
supposed to, yeah. So we
So
need to,
we need to. We
yeah,
need to.
wrap it up. Yeah. I've been checking the time.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Uh,
Tanwa trying to warn Victor and going to save Trin. That's what I have written down next that happened.
yeah, that was. I feel there's nothing he can say. I know there's nothing he can say. He's never gonna hear it, but I feel bad because he did try.
He
But
did.
it's
Yeah.
like, but it doesn't matter. In the
And
end, it doesn't matter.
the funny thing is, like, he's not going to hear it, but he did the same thing with Trin did the same thing with his girlfriend. It doesn't matter if you're passionate
Yeah.
enough to be out there protesting. It didn't matter what Tanwa said to Victor.
Hmm.
Victor was going to do his thing. Even if Trin, I feel like even if Trin had said, "Hey, don't go out there," right now, I don't think that Victor would have listened to
No,
him.
I
not
don't
at
think
all.
he would have. No.
I think Tanwan knew. Tanwan, that is why Tanwan went to Victor and not to Trent. Tanwan was trying to make, not that he didn't care about Victor, but he was like, how do I keep Trent safe? So when they were like, it was really interesting how he did it too. I know we got to move on, but it was like, don't leave. And he's like, I know, I understand what the threat is. And he paid him the little money. He was looking for Trent, but when he saw Victor, he was like, don't do this. Please don't do this. And Victor was like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, because Victor's young. He is a kid. And he is focused on his goal. And then his next goal, that exchange between him and the uncle was so, the nod at the end, like they both understood, we have to keep the people we love safe. And he knew if he told them, there was like no winning in that scenario. If he had told him what was going on, he would have rushed in there anyway. There was nothing. I don't see how he could have done it differently, honestly.
I don't either.
And I think he knew, and that's why he was fighting it. But I think had he not told him at all, it would have been worse. So I do think he made the right decision. And then I like that he stayed and followed him and looked after him, even though, and didn't try to approach him. And there's so many shows where the person tries to insert themselves when someone's in pain, and I don't like that. And so and people are always like, he knew he had to do it or they wouldn't have let him. Well, maybe they wouldn't have let him, and you shouldn't, sometimes that's actually the right thing. So I do want to talk, because we do need to wrap it up, but I want to talk about the trend of it all before we can't hit all the pieces. Trend, I want to talk about the oppo of it all.
Oppo of it all.
Yeah.
That man better, if he does not win any and every award available, and even the ones that aren't, I will go to Thailand. I will do when I get there, but I will go there. And I don't know who I will yell. I will yell at the wall, but I will yell at it in Thailand.
I will respectfully ask the Thai council to convene so that I may yell at them, please, and thank you.
Well, like the of all that stuff happened, right? All those very dramatic things. I mean, horrible things happened in that episode. But I think one of the main reasons why we had to take that break, that pause, is the oppo of it all.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God. The way I was like, how can he do this in more than one episode, break down like this and just,
but it's different.
It has to be spent. Yeah, they're two very different.
This one was that guttural. It was too much. It was the bottom. It's that wail that you don't have anything left in you. That guttural wail. Where last week it was sadness. And there was a relief in having Tanwa. It got the guttural wail this time because he didn't even have anyone to hold him up. He literally lumps down on the guardrail because he's got nothing to hold him up anymore. He is completely, his uncle betrayed him. He feels like Tanwa betrayed him. He is reliving the trauma of his past. Jesus.
And the walking in the house at the end,
wow.
He's like a ghost of himself. Like there's nothing left in him.
He's just gone. There is no light behind those eyes anymore. He's just gone.
And he was so full of light at the beginning of the episode.
Hope.
That's the oppo of it all, right? Like he was so cute and sweet and hopeful at the beginning, and then just, good Lord, this is a roller coaster. That's why I posted that freaking TikTok of this show.
Yeah,
emotional roller coaster.
It's a lot. It's so good. Oh my God, I can't believe there's only one episode left. We have to pick a day to do this panel. I know we got Avi and Nikki need to binge it, but it's not that long to binge.
Yeah.
I mean, we could look at the next week, but we'll talk. I would like it to be like, I don't know. I would want a time to like prepare. So maybe not the weekend it ends, right? Give it a minute.
Right. Yeah.
And Shannon, we haven't asked Tang yet, but Shannon was like, yes. Her and Casey
Well,
are.
she better binge too. 'cause
Yeah,
it's not up to where we are.
She was on live with me last night, and Casey was like, we gotta finish. So
okay.
Casey is behind. She gets it. So they're gonna try to binge to finish it up.
Okay, great.
And then Nikki. Okay. All right. We do need to close this out because I gotta go.
I was just looking at the clock and I'm like, y'all still gotta do revamp and it's 2:30.
Yeah.
And I'm not done packing. It's not that bad. I mean, the clothes are on the bed. They just need to go in the suitcase. It's not
okay.
And I already did my toiletries, so it's not any. And I don't need to leave till 6. So we're okay. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us. Bye. Oh no. Bye. Bye. I think I need good chat therapy.